got no. Where your label is not truth, you what you got is good. So go and label it. Good loving all night, that's a favorite. I know you love me, baby. It's enough, my lady. I know you're jealous of my love. Stay close, baby. Know you love me, baby. It's enough, my lady. I know you're jealous of my love.
All right, welcome everybody. It's the Brad Son Squeeze Show. Squeeze will be showing up at 12 o'clock today. I guess he thinks he told me he got confused. He thought he had to set the clock back this week, but it was the wrong day. I said, first of all, it's a Wednesday, not a Sunday. We never set the clock back on a Sunday. And number two, this is not the week to do it. So he got all confused, I guess, with setting the clock back. We're heading into fall, but it is not fall yet. We don't fall back an hour yet. Sorry, I had to take a sip of my coffee to wake up. You know who needs coffee?
Who?
Strong, manly guy over here. Maybe I should have brought him a coffee. He looks like he's sleeping.
I don't enjoy caffeine.
You do not enjoy caffeine. I'm going to tell you something. If anybody needs caffeine, it's you. This guy needs like a jolt of caffeine. Like, you know, it's like, like when you go to the emergency room and they're like, oh, he needs an IV. You know, he needs an aspirin. He needs a cast. He needs an X-ray. They bring strong, manly guy to the emergency room. They're going to like, just give this guy some caffeine.
Hit me with the paddles.
Hit you with the paddles, exactly. Exactly. He needs the paddles and the caffeine. You know, like the guy who yells, clear!
They're like Starbucks brand
yeah,
paddles.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the adrenaline shot.
Exactly. I mean, I walked in, he was half asleep, this guy. And Kim made it. She's sick with the flu.
Kim is struggling.
So she has come in to infect everybody. I told her, stay away from me. I don't know, what is the distance that you would not get me sick? Is this like a distance you would not get me sick in?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's at least 100 blocks. I should probably go back to Harlem.
Yeah, I think you should be like, you know, we're like, by the way, we're starting the construction of our studio tomorrow. So I was going to say, maybe you should go to the control room, but there is no control room yet.
Or else that's exactly what I would do. That'll be the quarantine room.
Exactly, yes, the quarantine room.
Whoa!
Whoa! Look who shows up. Apparently you got your clock working again, Mr. Squeeze.
I said I won't show up for 9. That's what I said. I wasn't showing up, but
he told me, he said, I got the text message. He said, I'm not showing up at 9. Does that mean I'm not showing up?
In fact, he did not show up at 9.
No, he showed up at 9:06.
9:06.
Yes.
Man of his word,
Yes.
that Squeeze.
I couldn't use the excuse anymore, Squeeze. By the way, did you share this to the Brad H. Bernstein page?
I am doing so right now.
Okay. By the way, Squeeze, you know, I can't excuse me, I can't use the excuse anymore about the elevators. It's just nobody's buying it. So I came up with a new one. You thought that today was the day to set your clock back, and you got confused. I said, first of all, it's a Wednesday, not a Sunday, and we don't set our clocks back yet. So anyway, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show. As usual, a slow start to the morning. We build to a crescendo, I can tell you that. And actually, it's not actually a good day to be joking around, Squeeze, after what that orange man in the White House did.
that whole DACA stuff, man.
To I don't know, it's like 1 million people.
Millions of people.
I don't know if it's millions, but certainly over 1 million.
I'm really not in a good mood today.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I mean, you see what
There's
what's
a
happened over the past 24 hours.
Yeah, there's a hurricane coming into Puerto Rico and Florida, right? It's not Puerto. It's changed direction apparently.
Where is it going now?
It's now Antigua and Barbuda.
Yeah, it was
St. Bart's.
That's where it is right now.
Mayor called it
that anyway.
apocalyptic. And it's continued to head along the Caribbean islands, including Puerto Rico and Cuba, before it hits Florida this weekend.
It's the worst one ever, right? I think on recorded history.
In recorded history, this is the worst hurricane ever.
Where are the climate change deniers now?
I don't know. I just hope everybody stays safe.
Right here. Right?
Still posting on Facebook.
You know.
Seems like it's going to skim Jamaica.
Yeah. Ironically, Trump will have to give TPS to everybody from the Caribbean now because, all the islands are going to get destroyed, unfortunately.
Is that how that works if there's a natural disaster?
That's what happened with Haiti.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what happened with Haiti and the earthquake.
What is typically the threshold for TPS? Like, how bad does it have to get for TPS to be enacted?
Your life is in danger. Every person's life is in danger.
Right.
If you go back home.
Which it is right now.
Well, yeah. So, well, I don't think he's going to do it, but, you know, that's what they did for Haiti. And you know who did it? It was, no, it was Obama did it. I was going to say it was Bush, but it was Obama, I believe, did it. So anyway, DACA, we do have to talk about that as well.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, that's...
Let's get everybody all right.
Let's get, yeah. So, you know, I posted something today, you know, basically all the rules that is going to happen now that you have to know. If you go to my website, or Spar and Bernstein's website at Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein, I mean, not our website, our Facebook page at Law Offices of Spar and Bernstein. We don't have a... Trump dumps DACA. Once your work permit expires, you are now deported. Work permit is going to expire as long as you get your application filed before October 5th, 2017. More years, they already know you. You're not hiding from them. So if your work permit is going to expire before March 5th, 2018, file for the extension for 2 additional years in DACA and get it filed before October 5th, 2017. That is in about 28 days or 27 days. You got about a little less than 4 weeks. Those people who have pending advance paroles, the travel document that have filed for them, they are going to return your money. They will not give it to you.
That's the ones that have not filed before Tuesday.
No, those are the people, if you filed for advance parole 2 months ago and have not received it yet, you are getting your money returned. You are not getting it.
That's effed up.
Yes. If you have advance parole, they say you can use it, but I will tell you, I would not use it.
You know what F stands for, right?
Yeah, I would not.
Foolish.
I would not use it. I would not use it if you have the advance parole, because as part of their directive, which I read, is that they will honor it to their discretion. I don't know what that means, and I would not take the chance of traveling at this moment.
And by the way, folks, if you're out there waiting, do remember, yes, we are going to be taking calls. We're just getting some of the news out of the way right now. The phone number, as you all know, is 1-800-529-5465. Once the attorney, Brad, is done with, of course, talking about what has happened within the past 24 hours, you may start calling 1-800-529-5465. And yes, we'll be on at 12 today, and please be on your best behavior. That's all I got to say.
Correct. And, you know, the other thing I want to say to people is it's going to be a rough road ahead for people who are ordered deported, that is for sure. If you have been ordered deported in the United States and you are living here, you have a rough road ahead of you. If you are a family member of somebody who was ordered deported, you have a rough road ahead of you. Got to deal with those issues now. Not later, but now. Because 10,000, remember I kept telling you about those 10,000 people, Squeeze?
Yeah.
You know who these 10,000 people are? The 10,000 officers who are being hired. I understand the first recruits will go into the field as of October 1st.
Nobody listens to Squeeze.
Nobody.
Nobody listens to me.
Okay.
Nobody. Everyone thinks it was a joke.
The
They're like, oh, they're just saying that, and then it stops.
No, the first
Stick your head in the
recruits.
sand.
It's funny that it's kind of, you know, the time when you can't file for DACA extensions and the first recruits are going around the same exact time. And over the next few months from October, they're going to increase the ranks to 10,000. You want to call them immigration officers? I call them immigration troops.
Yep, I like that term.
Okay.
That's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
They're marching in.
10,000 immigration troops. So when I say to people, and you know who they're going to knock on the door first, the people with the orders of deportation. That is why I'm saying to people, it is going to be a rough road for you. We as attorneys can help you to a certain extent. I'm telling you right now, Squeeze, just because of the political climate, we have been extraordinarily successful in getting people's cases reopened.
Oh, I know that.
Okay, I don't know how extraordinarily successful I will be in the future.
I don't know how extraordinary successful others have been. I just know that Spar Bernstein have been.
So and you know, and prior, you know, when you say prior successful results don't guarantee a similar outcome, well, you want to know why it's not going to guarantee a similar outcome. A is because everybody's case is different, but now we're in a different political climate. We are in a big, different political climate.
Huge.
And so, people who now I will say one other thing. I believe, okay, I don't know what's going to happen with DACA. Trump gave Congress 6 months to pass legislation. He says he supports the DREAM Act. He supports DACA, BS, because if he did, he wouldn't have done this. He says he supports it, but he doesn't support the way it was done. So because it was not the right procedure...
Wasn't done the Trump way.
Right, no. Because it was not done by the right procedure, he is now going to ruin over 1 million lives, maybe several million lives when you talk about how many people each DACA recipient touches on a daily basis. He didn't like the procedure because it wasn't passed by Congress, it was done by Obama. He didn't like the procedure, so tough luck on the 1 million people. That's basically what he's saying. So, you know, he's saying, I'm a compassionate guy, I'll let Congress do it. Well, if you're so compassionate, why don't you keep the program and tell Congress to do it anyway? Why'd you take it away from people? So, I believe he's a negotiator. That's what he does.
On his terms.
On his terms.
There you go.
So he says, you want DACA? Build me a wall. That's going to be the quid pro quo.
I agree with that. He is.
I don't know what will happen. That's why he did it, because he wants his stupid wall.
He wants to prove that everything he says
is true.
He has done.
Correct.
Initiated.
Correct. Now, I will say this: for 16 years, Congress never passed the DREAM Act. I don't know the whole. I mean, I've lived the history. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but at least 4 or 5 or 6 times it has come up for a vote.
I remember that.
The last time in 2013, they never passed it.
All prepped and ready to go.
I will say this: it is much harder in America, I don't care who the president is, to take something away from somebody than it is to give something to somebody. Now something is being taken away, and now all these congressmen and senators who were against it before are now coming out and tweeting in favor of it.
It's more work.
So, and I will say this, I'll give you as a perfect example. Let's take the advanced parole in DACA.
Okay.
Those people who have it can use it, they claim. Those people who haven't approved for it, we're going to give you back your money because we can't take your money and not give you the benefit.
Right.
Which is why I tell everybody all the time, coffee, why I tell everybody all the time, is to put your paperwork in. Because once the government gives you a benefit, your sister filing for your sister, your brother filing for your brother, they've accepted your money and they have approved your application. They cannot accept your money, approve your application, and then change the law and then say, sorry, no more brothers and sisters.
Right.
Because that is a lawsuit waiting to happen. And Trump doesn't need any more lawsuits. Okay, that is a lawsuit waiting to happen, which is exactly why they said, all right, the people who have the advanced parole, you can use it because we already gave you that benefit. The people who paid for it, but we haven't given the benefit yet, not only are we going to return your application, we're going to return your money. That way we didn't take your money for any benefit. Get your applications in, get your visa petitions approved, because if in fact,
Wouldn't wouldn't that be a breach of contract if they cash the money into the money? I mean,
well, they're returning the money. It's you can't give a benefit and then take it back, and then pay for that benefit and say sorry, you're not getting it. That's why they're returning the money. This is why I'm telling everybody, get your applications in. Why get your applications in? Because when the time comes for the laws to change, and they will change, and maybe there will be a DREAM Act, maybe there won't, I don't know. Right now, we got a million people who came here as children who are no longer going to be able to live here after the government said you can. And it will be sent back to a country they don't know. Perhaps.
perhaps.
But if you have your application in and they do change the law and there is a DREAM Act and they do build a wall, I can tell you certain things that are going to happen. There's going to be no more filing for married children of U.S. citizens. You're a married child of a U.S. citizen, that is done. There's going to be no more brothers and sisters of U.S. citizens. That will be done too. I don't know about unmarried children. I don't know about spouses. I don't know about children under 21. Right now, according to Trump, they won't be there either. But I can tell you that if you file an application for them and they accept your $535 and they approve your application and they send you back an approval saying you're on a waiting list for a green card, it's very hard for them to take that benefit away. And we see it right here in two perfect examples. We see it in the example of the advanced parole that is being returned. What was my other example? I said two. I'm going on a roll. All right, but the advanced parole that is being returned, they can't take your money and give you a benefit and then say no more benefit. Okay? It's unconstitutional. All right. 1-800-529-5465. So now, this is hand-to-hand combat, Squeeze. This is running into North Korea and going hand-to-hand with Kim Jong-un, if you know what I mean. Do you like the analogy?
I like the image of that in my
The
head.
image.
Yeah.
But it's true. This is hand-to-hand combat now, where each person who has an immigration problem has to go hand-to-hand, battle to battle with the U.S. government. It's not everybody fill out a form and, God bless you.
Right.
It is hand-to-hand combat, going up against that little portly guy in the White House. He's not such a portly. I guess he's not little. He's bigger than me, so how could I call him portly or small? I called him fat and small, but he's really neither. He's tall and relatively thin. But I'll call him anything anyway. But it's really hand-to-hand combat. It really is hand-to-hand combat now. So for every person out there, you need to figure out your own particular situation. This is no longer fill out a form days. This is no longer I'll ask my friend on the street corner what I should do. This is no longer, well, my friend told me to do this, so this is what I'm going to do. And it's certainly not going to be, I'm going to call that 1-800 number that calls the...
Just told us that ICE is...
What train station are they at?
I don't know.
Probably over at Sipin. Probably over at Sipin.
If they listen, I only argued that way. To ask you for immigration papers in the city of New York. Not because it's a sanctuary city, because it is, but because that's the Caribbean area.
No.
I believe it, Squeeze. I'm a believer. I am a believer in Squeeze. I used to not be. It took me about 20 years, but I am a believer in Squeeze now.
I'm telling you, I knew it was over there. I know all these things.
Like if somebody gave me like a little bobblehead of Squeeze, I would put it on my mantle now.
Would you listen to it though?
I would listen to it. Wouldn't that be great? Like we should do like bobblehead day with Squeeze, and then you press the button and it says nobody listens to 465. We're in a different era. They now do.
Hey, how you doing?
Yes, I'm very good. Good morning.
Good morning.
Very informative program. All right, my challenge is that I got married and my paperwork was sent in, right? First, it came back because the filing fees were incorrect. I think the lawyer said that that was her error. Then it came back a second time saying that the I-130 was done on an expired form. But even though it says on it that the expiry date is the 7th of the 31st, 2018, now my husband has decided that he's not going to be signing any further paperwork. So the return paperwork that came back, he has decided that he's not signing it to go any further with the filing process.
All right. So was anything accepted by immigration?
No, when it went in the first time, then it came back because of the filing fees. Then it was resubmitted.
All right, let me tell you something, Marie. Then you somehow got blessed in a way, because if immigration did not accept your application, now you may not look at it this way, but I'm going to look at it this way now.
Yeah.
Immigration didn't accept your application. There's nothing processing for you. There's no interview that's going to happen, and unless your husband is going to do the right thing and live with you and be a husband and be a good guy and be a gentleman and do what a husband does, which is love his wife and do what is needed to get you your green card. If he's going to do anything less than that, the best thing in the world is that immigration never accepted your paperwork. Because if they did accept your paperwork, you'd be on process to get an interview. That interview would be in 6 to 9 months. Your husband would not be showing up. You would be showing up alone. And the next thing you know, you'll be in deportation.
Okay.
So it's a blessing in disguise that the lawyer screwed up your case simply because your husband's not cooperating. If your husband was cooperating, then a different story. Let's get this thing filed. Okay? So, but now what I would suggest, Marie, is make an appointment to come see me, and let's see what other options you got. Hold on.
1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Make that link, make that call. Once again, folks, it's the Brad and Squeeze Show. We're answering immigration questions, and be very careful out there. If you're out of status, we do have the ICE officers in and about and around the area, and of course, they are looking for you.
You know what I found amazing? I saw some guy yesterday, and then he was making
a lot more people watching that, and the people who are watching it are the ones who are potentially going to be thrown out. A lot of people are.
I don't know. He had a lot more people watching him than watching us, and we're here trying to help people.
Yeah, we only have 3,000.
I'm fine, thank you. I have a two-part question, but the first part is I've been here for 25 years, and yes, I know what Squeeze is going to say. I've been here for 25 years.
What is Squeeze going to say? Let's hear what Squeeze is going to say.
Why didn't you become a citizen all this time?
Aha! You want to know that's the Squeeze.
I see a lot of people on the plane going back and forth like, oh, what's up, man? Yeah, I still got my grand. I don't want to do my citizen. I want to remain a Jamaican citizen, but you can be both.
Yeah.
No, man, I'm nothing with America. But you're here. Anyway, go on, my brother.
Yes. My green card expired going on 4 years, and I didn't pay attention to it. Now, the question I want to ask is, if my green card expired, can I still go on file for citizenship with it expired going on 4 years this year?
Yes.
I could.
Yes. What you can't do is now travel or use your expired green card to get a new job or renew your passport. But if you don't need to prove you're a resident, just file your citizenship.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
The second part question
Yes.
is, I was arrested in 2014. It was a domestic violence, false domestic violence. It was thrown out, the case is sealed. Would that affect me?
Absolutely. It will affect you. It absolutely will affect your citizenship. And the moment you tell me you were arrested for any reason, you should not, and no one else should, be filing anything with the Immigration Service until a good lawyer like myself, I'm not the only good lawyer in the world, but a good lawyer like myself reviews your criminal history to make sure that Donald Trump and his people, his immigration troops, are not going to turn around and deport you. They are going to look to deport as many people as they can. Don't do something dumb, and you've been here for 25 years. Now, you told me it got dismissed. It was 2014. You may not be eligible for citizenship, but if you're sure it was dismissed, that's not a deportable offense, or it shouldn't be. But you better have a good lawyer look at it before you do anything.
Okay, so, well, can you get a chance to your office? I used you guys before.
Yes, hold on one second.
All right. And that number, by the way, for all those people out there who do not listen to Squeeze, to call to actually get help from my friend Bradford Bernstein and my attorney Bradford Bernstein, my non-comedian friend here. All right?
The non-comedian.
Yes. You know, the number is 1-800-529-5465. I know sometimes you think you are, but you're not.
I'm not.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Kyle's more of a comedian than
he
you.
is, but Kyle's a real comedian.
So you're not a real comedian.
Right. You wouldn't know Kyle's a real comedian. He holds all his comedy in his head.
And he always has that look on his face, you know?
He doesn't really say much.
He will have that look until a smile just breaks out after he says something.
He doesn't really say much, anything funny. It's all in his head.
Only psychic people can enjoy
it. Exactly. enjoy the comedy.
Following. He's got more than 7,000 psychic following.
Yeah, very good.
I'm hearing Squeeze's mic needs to be turned up.
Yes. Well, that's why that's what I just told him. I think you just have to talk closer to the mic.
No, I am. If there's anyone who's a close talker, it's me.
All right. What mic number are you?
I don't know.
Should I just put them all up?
No, I don't know.
Should I just go like this?
Oh, you know what it is? Yes.
What?
I thought I was 3, but...
All right, here we go.
How about them apples?
Aha!
How about them apples?
Let's go to Monique.
Monique, thanks a lot for calling the Brad and Squeeze Show. Do remember to catch us later on at 12 o'clock. Some of you may have received a message from me. Thank you so much for opting in. Let's go to Monique.
Good morning.
A good, pleasant morning to you. Have you been stopped by ICE lately, like a few people out in Queens today?
I don't believe she has. She wouldn't be calling us from ICE detention.
She could be.
That would be a unique call.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Monique.
No, that would be very crazy.
Yes, that would be crazy. Yeah.
About the advance parole, what are the perks of having that, and what are you allowed to do and what you cannot do? Because I see all of these changes.
What happened to Monique? She disappeared on us. If you have advance parole through DACA, I would not use it. If you have advance parole outside of the DACA program, such as an adjustment of status application, through marriage, or some other application that allows you to apply for the advance parole that has nothing to do with DACA, advance parole is permission from the Immigration Service to travel and...
Hi, good morning to you, and I hope you're all having a blessed and a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Now, I'm fine now. I'm here in this country 15 years. I have two sisters here, one by mother, one by my father. Could they sponsor me?
You have sisters by your mother and father. They absolutely can sponsor you. Either one can. It is easier for the sister who is through the mother to sponsor you than it is through the father. It is a lot less documentation to prove. You also don't have to prove an independent relationship with the mother. You do have to do it with the father. So I would suggest if the easiest way to do it is the sister that you share the mother with.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I'll be in there to you because one of my friends have a case with you, so I'll be coming in there.
Fantastic. Hold on one second.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, once again, folks, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show, powered by, of course, USA Credit Repair, but we're focusing on getting these questions out of the way before we talk about that. Once again, the number here to call is 1-800-529-5465, 1-800-529-5465. Please share this on all the social media pages you're attached to, whether it's Facebook, David Squeeze Annakie, Law Offices, Spar and Bernstein, Brad Bernstein, YouTube, Spar and Bernstein.
No, Brad H. Bernstein.
Trust me. Have you ever tried typing in Bradford Bernstein on Facebook or Brad Bernstein on Facebook?
What happens?
You're coming up.
I'm coming up.
Yes.
Okay.
Stop worrying. All
I
right?
don't have to worry.
Nobody listens to Squeeze,
Yes.
man.
All right. Can Kim get to a doctor or something? She looks like she's going to pass out here.
You don't have anything infectious, do you?
Yes, she does. There's a lot of...
Why
why is she here? But that's what I said to her in the beginning.
If you've got something infectious...
Stay home.
You can't be here.
Stay home.
They don't know
I take that
if it's
personally.
infectious. They don't know.
No, they don't know, but we know.
We know.
And we're a lot closer to you than they are.
I already feel I'm getting something.
No,
I feel I'm coming down with
once
something
people
already.
are around and they're sick, I automatically feel like I'm going to
I feel like I'm getting sick.
This is why I love Squeeze. You can say or do anything, and the man will like be so full of resolve. But you come in the room sick, he takes that personally.
I do. I take that very personal.
Personal affront.
Yes.
She's trying to assassinate me.
She is. She's pulling a Kim Jong-un on you,
Exactly.
right? Yes.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah.
Let me get in there with this infectious whatever I've got.
Yes, I want to be. You can imagine he wants to be Donald Trump, and then he infects himself with the flu to get the guy sick.
Send me to Washington.
Let me be Irma and step into the studio.
All right, Sharon.
Hi, good morning, Brad.
How are you?
I'm not too bad. I have a friend.
Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning. Good morning, Squeeze. Okay. He has a son in the Marine, and he would like, the son tries to fill out paperwork for him, take it to a lawyer to file for him. When he went to the lawyer, he paid his money. He paid everything the lawyer asked him for. When he went back, he got a letter from the lawyer stated that he has to send in some more money. And the money that the son is making in the Marine cannot cover him because the son has a wife and 2 more kids.
All right, so he doesn't earn enough money. Being in the Marines, you only have to show you're above. You can support above the poverty level, not support 125%. But if he has a wife and 2 kids, maybe his income in the Marines is not enough for everybody. So then he doesn't need to send in more money. What he needs is a second affidavit of support.
Okay, but the son is not paying any rent. He's a living.
That's fine. That's fine.
campus.
That's fine. You just need to get a second affidavit of support.
Okay, so you don't need to pay no more money.
It's not paying no more money to the lawyer. It's not paying more money to the immigration service. I believe what I'm hearing is that the son, the petitioner, the guy in the Marines, doesn't earn enough for the affidavit of support. He can't support himself and his wife and children. So then you need to find another American citizen or a permanent resident, anybody who lives in the United States, to provide 3 years tax returns, a job letter, and a bank letter, and show that they can afford to support the father because this Marine can't. That's it.
Okay.
All right? If you need help, come see me.
I think you should. 1-800-529-5465. Once again, folks, do remember that when you do call, you don't necessarily have to speak to Brad on here.
Don't have to.
You can just set up an appointment so you can speak with him privately and confidentially. I love saying that.
Confidentially.
Yeah.
Confidentially.
E.
It's not as good as saying assume, ask you me. Right?
No.
It's much better.
Can never. What?
When you assume something, never assume anything. Right? You know that. You make an ass out of you and me. You know that one.
I'm not going to ask you me.
That's for sure. That is for sure.
All right.
That's why we're not roommates, Squeeze.
Absolutely.
That is why we're not roommates.
Wait,
well, although
that's not how you treat roommates.
What?
We are very grown men.
Don't assume anything, Kyle.
Yeah, there's no way, being on this radio station, there's no way we could
right. By the way,
can you imagine the show would be when we get in the studio?
Oh my God, it would be a reality.
We cannot.
It would be a reality TV show.
It would be a reality. Yes. It is already a reality TV show.
I know, but if we were roommates, it would really be.
We could fill the Barclays Stadium with how many people tune in every day.
Talk about the Odd Couple, right?
Odd would be right.
Yes.
Very odd. Anyway, once again, this is the Brad and Squeeze Show. Do you remember to check it out here each and every single weekday, 9 a.m. and 12 noon.
So let me say this. Let's do Al and Chanel, and we got to discuss USA Credit Repair. We'll go to then we'll go to social media. How's that?
Absolutely. That sounds like a plan to me.
All right.
All right.
Al,
what's up?
Good morning, Brad.
Yeah, what's up?
Yes, I would like to go to Jamaica, so take a little trip down to Jamaica. But I have a case that I had a year ago and it was dismissed. Would that be a problem for me to go down?
What was the case?
I had a domestic violence.
If you were found guilty of any domestic violence and you're going to travel, you are risking deportation. Come see me.
Okay.
Hold on.
So what if the case was dismissed?
Then that's a different story, but let's make sure it was dismissed. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
All right. Once again, 1-800-529-5465, 18 minutes before the hour of 10.
Let's go to Chanel. Chanel.
Chanel.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Brad.
Good morning.
Madam, I have a quick question here. I got into the States in 2014 on a student visa, an F1. My uncle, who was supposed to be my sponsor, he fell on financial difficulties, so I'm currently out of school now. Am I in danger of deportation because I haven't received a letter or anything from the school that I'm out of status? I don't know.
Yes, you are out of status. You're in danger of deportation. You're out of status, period. Anybody out of status is in danger of deportation. It's a fact of life. You need to come see me. Hold on 1 second.
Very important. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Make that link, make that call.
Let's go to Christian, one last person, then we'll go to USA Credit. Christian.
All right, Christian.
Yes, sir.
Quickly.
Yeah, my ex-wife, basically, she went to college. She got her nursing degree. After she got her nursing degree, she went to Juno health care provider that was supposed to provide her naturalization and do the whole documentation process. After 6 to 8 months, they failed. They didn't do anything for her. After that, after the year is done, does she get deported, or are there other options?
This is your ex-wife.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Where is she from? Is she from the Philippines? Just because that's where a lot of nurses.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because that's where all the nurses come from.
Most,
not all, but
not all.
Right. I took a guess.
All of them.
Most of them. I'm sure there's nurses from other countries.
Let's not generalize.
Right. Let's not generalize. But what were they supposed to do for her? Do you know? Because you can't get an H-1B as a nurse unless you are an advanced practice nurse. You can file a visa petition, but it's about 3 to 4 year wait. So I'm not sure what they were going to do for her that would have kept her in legal status.
Well, what they did, what she told me was that after she got her associates in nursing, that she was given a 1 year time frame to find a sponsor,
right?
An employer to sponsor her. So she went to Juno Healthcare, like a nursing home type health.
Got it. Right.
And basically, they took garnishments from her check, each check, towards the whole process of.
And did nothing for her. All right. So I understand the whole situation. She was on a student visa. She got her degree. The U.S. The United States, which has a shortage of nurses, educated this woman in the United States. She got her nursing degree. After you get educated in the United States on a student visa, you get a 1 year work permit.
Correct.
With that 1 year work permit, she went to go work for this nursing home. The nursing home promised to sponsor her. But the sponsorship, there's no work visa for a nurse. They don't exist unless you're an advanced practice nurse. And it is impossible to be an advanced practice nurse getting an associate's degree. An advanced practice nurse is somebody, in some sort of master's degreed job, not even a bachelor's degree job. So it's you are not going to get a H-1B or a work visa as an associate's degreed nurse working in a nursing home. Not going to happen. The only thing that's going to happen.
She duped me. Because after that, she told me. After she told me, she's like, babe, I didn't have any, I don't have any paperwork, no documentation that they're doing anything. She says, well, how about we get married?
Well, yes. Well, it's not that she duped. I don't know about the nursing home, but I can tell you is that there is nothing that they can do to sponsor her. Okay. So what? Yes, marrying you, if it would be a bona fide loving marriage, yes. But if it's a situation, if it's a situation where you feel you got used, then yeah, maybe you got duped. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was 2006. I was just wondering about that.
Right.
That one, because I never knew about that. So yeah, she totally fucking bullshit.
Do apologize about that.
Yeah. All right, he's angry.
Word right there. He's very angry.
Angry. Must be from the South Pole.
Times are tough.
Times are tough from the South Pole.
We do apologize for that, folks.
Yes.
That should not have happened right there.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
Yes.
From us here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll just put my tail between my legs and go take my fines and relax.
Yes.
He might have been frustrated looking at his credit score.
It's very true, especially if you got duped.
Yeah.
And you will if with high interest rates if you don't have good credit above 700.
That's right.
You know?
You know what I heard this morning?
What?
If you're single and in need of a date, you should call 1-800-872-7177.
Why? Why did you hear that?
You get a date to get your credit repaired.
That's
so you can get a
literally
real
what
date.
was in the comments today.
That was what was in the comments today?
Yeah.
You saw that in the comments?
Yeah.
Right, because if you get your credit up, you become a much more desirable person.
That is true.
Right. Apparently I have good credit. Okay, and apparently
working for you?
No, it doesn't seem to work for me. but you know, apparently it works for some people.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think it's working for you.
Nah, it doesn't work for me. What can I tell you? So
look. USA Credit Repair can only help you with your credit scores. They
Nothing
can't help
else.
you with your looks.
They can't help you with
your if you have charismatic behavior.
Right.
They can't help you with your demeanor.
Right.
Your personal character, but definitely those 3 digits above 700. They can definitely help you with that.
They can help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right.
They can help you get a nice home.
Right.
A nice car. Maybe you're looking for another apartment.
Right.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Okay, maybe you don't need to.
Right.
All right?
Right.
Maybe you're looking for a house.
Right.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe you want to refinance after you've invested in that house and you want to get some money out of it and you realize you can't get any because, you know.
Do you think people should listen to you right now?
I think people should genuinely listen to me.
I think people should be listening to you.
I seriously believe. But nobody listens to Squeeze.
Yeah, I think they should be listening.
You know? Folks, they're going to be tough times. Real tough times. But don't quit like most people with their credit. You know?
Marina asked if USA Credit can help her lose weight. Can that happen?
No, that's BioLife.
That is BioLife.
Yes.
But at USA Credit, they can help you get better credit.
Right.
And then hopefully with better credit, you can buy healthier food.
Right.
Perhaps. I mean, I'm stretching it. I don't know.
That is true. You know?
I don't know.
I mean, I'll admit, if you have bad credit and you have sleepless nights, you are going to lose weight.
Right.
It's an oxymoron.
But if you have sleepless nights over anything, you would lose weight, not just bad credit.
Exactly.
Right.
But I'm just saying that's one of the things.
In a lot of countries, that's what you want.
What?
You want the gut to show everybody you have food at home.
Yes, but not in this country.
Yeah, I don't know
In this
why.
country, it's the opposite.
Which works in my favor.
Yes. It works in your favor.
I don't know how to gain weight.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear about your man problems, Kyle.
It's not a man problem. Like,
what does that have to do? What does your weight have to do with USA Credit Repair?
I can't gain weight, but I can get better credit.
That's right. All right, give that number out, please.
All right, so everybody right now, if you do call, you're going to get a free consultation. Every single person who needs to have their credit scores checked, you will get a copy of your credit report. You may call right now and get a 100% free consultation at USA Credit Repair. Here's the number. Listen up, and nobody listens to me, but please, if you want better credit score, and you never know what Trump is going to do in reference to your credit soon. And as Brad noted yesterday, if there's a war, if there's turmoil with anything,
that's right.
Guess what? You're not going to get any money.
That's
right?
for sure.
So call this number, 1-800-872-7177. That's 1-800-872-7177. 1-800-USA-7177. Everybody on social media, please share that to someone's page. And I'm not even going to give them to WeFixBadCredit.com. I want them to go to USACreditRepairInc.com. It's got more information. All right, information that can help you maintain good credit score, get good credit score. So that's USACreditRepairInc.com. Also easy. 1-800-USA-7177. Ready, Brad? Let's get back to it.
All right, let's do social media check-in.
Check-in. Social media. Back to immigration.
I have all the papers for my support for my daughter outside in USA. I've been working in Japan to help my daughter, and she's 25 years old now. We've been separated since she was 4. I've been incarcerated and deported, and my daughter was left in the U.S. Is there a chance I could go back? They gave me 5 years to go back there.
You can't come back because your daughter was left in the United States. So we have to figure out a way that you would be eligible to come back, but it's not going to be through your minor daughter filing for you.
Okay. Nicola says, we'll stay over here by ourselves, Squeeze. Nobody listens, so we'll just stay over here.
Nicola watches both because she's telling Kyle on mine that you are too funny.
I did my test on September 23rd.
Oh, no, Carol said that. I'm sorry. She's saying Tamika.
I did my test on September the 23rd, 2016, and until today I have not been sworn in. What can be done? I'm tired of calling.
Wait 90 days from the time that you took your test. If you still haven't heard, come see me. You don't have to call.
This is a DACA question. For the people who haven't filed yet, what's going to happen with them if they have a provisional waiver, etc.?
Your provisional waiver, you'll continue with it, and you'll get through.
Madukes, I know you said your 19-year-old nephew was picked up by the Border Patrol and held in immigration jail for 5 months, then deported. I don't know what you're really asking. What can be done? I think you're going to need a phone consultation with Brad.
Yes.
All right? 1-800 LawLink, by the way.
What's up, guys? My question is, my mom put in my paperwork October of last year, and I received the receipt, and I'm over the age of 21. Would I be good?
Say it again?
My mom put in my paperwork October of last year, and I received the receipt, and I'm over the age of 21. Would I be good?
You're good right now until the laws change.
There you go. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number for the law offices of Spar and Bernstein right here in Manhattan at 225 Broadway. But, Brad, Con wants to know, is a re-entry application a must if you're out of the U.S. for 6 months?
Yes.
Absolutely. Could have answered that one. All right. And many more. 1-800-529-5465.
What was that? And many more.
Yeah.
And many more. Squeeze just wanted to let everyone know that he knows all these answers.
I learned from you.
But he's allowing me to
learned
answer
from you.
them.
Yes.
I could have answered that. And many more.
What if your papers are in process and you get picked up? What's going to happen to you?
You are going to be put through the deportation process. You better have a good lawyer saved in your phone, which is why we always tell you, call 1-800-529-5465 and hang up. And that way you have a number saved.
Okay, Stacy, I know. Not everyone loses weight from stress. LOL.
Some people eat from
When
stress.
Yeah.
I used to eat from stress.
What made you stop?
I'm guilty of that.
My high cholesterol. Now what I've decided to do is drink instead.
Hey.
Okay, but so now stress makes me drink and not eat. I've lost weight, but I seem to have liver damage.
You know the weirdest thing
There's
about
no way
this?
to win, is
It's
there?
no way to win. I'm
There's
only
no way to
kidding.
win.
You know the weirdest thing? When I get stressed,
Yeah.
I go to the gym and turn into a monster.
Really?
Yeah.
You see, I don't.
A friend asked how long does it take for the I-130 to be approved. Her priority date is December 29th, 2016.
Who's filing for you?
We do not know.
Okay.
All right. Got to remind everyone at 12 o'clock to tune in. 1-800-529-5465. We've got a very special program for each and every one who wants to listen to the Brad and Squeeze Show. We'll be answering immigration questions. And with that said, we got to remind you, speaking about vacating convictions, the Spar and Bernstein law firm
This
is
is like
known
the
for that.
time to do it.
Yeah.
This is
now
the
is the
time to
time.
do
So
it.
anybody out there who has been convicted for anything at all, I think you should actually call Spar and Bernstein right now, anything that you've been convicted for, and just ask a question and book an appointment. Here's the number to call. And I'm going to test to see if everybody's listening. Let me know, Brad. Anyone who has been convicted for anything and you need immigration benefits, now is the time to do it. And once again, we've got a good criminal defense department here. The number to call is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-529-5465. Also, if you get into an accident, our personal injury department, understand they're going to be upgrading. All right? So once again, make sure if you get hurt in an accident, especially construction accident, you call Spar and Bernstein. That has been, in my opinion, the fastest growing department in this company since I've been around. I think so.
Right.
I think it has gotten much better, 10 times better. 1-800-529-5465. 1-800-LawLink. 1-800-529-5465. Don't you agree?
I do agree.
Good. All right. You want to get back to some questions with Kyle?
Yes, Kyle.
I forgot to renew my 2-year green card, and now I'm in deportation. What can I do to get back in status?
Beat your deportation case and get a good lawyer.
And how do you beat your deportation case?
Prove that your marriage was real.
Okay. All right. And can Spar and Bernstein help?
If your marriage was real, yes. If your marriage was not real, we can't help.
Okay. 1-800-529-5465. But even with that said, if it wasn't real, you're in big duty. You should still get a consultation.
Correct.
All right. 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAWLINK. That's like saying, okay, you go out there, you do something deliberately criminal, of course, and you should just sit down. No, you call Spar and Bernstein. All right? Although you do something wrong, you still have rights, although you shouldn't be doing anything wrong. All right? Brad, Kyle,
I petitioned for my wife on July 24th. We got a receipt from immigration on July 29th. She did her biometrics August 23rd. How long for the interview?
Probably not till the winter.
I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm going to Jamaica in December. Can I stay for 6 months?
Yes, as a U.S. citizen, of course.
As long as you want, providing that Jamaica allows you to
Correct.
stay.
If your mom filed for your child over 21 in 2015, the case was approved, can you be deported as well?
Your mom filed for who?
A child over 21 in 2015, and the case was approved, but can you be deported?
Anyone can be deported who's out of status. Just because your mom filed for you doesn't save you.
Okay, and this is back to the other question. A friend has a I-130 priority dates December 29, 2016. They want to know how long, and the husband is a green card holder who's filing for them.
About another 6 months.
All right, that's it.
That's it. I guess it's time for us to wrap it up. Brad, do we return at...
We do. We do. And everybody, please be safe out there. Please make sure you have good lawyers saved in your phone. You're listening to a good lawyer. And the best way to save a good lawyer's number in the phone, I say it all the time, is pick up the phone, dial the number, hang up. It's 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. We're going to be back at 12 o'clock, Squeeze.
God's willing. 1-800-529-5465.
The proceeding was informational only and not specific legal advice. Consult an attorney about your individual situation. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome in the future. To make an appointment with the Spar and Bernstein Law Firm located at 225 Broadway in New York City, call 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-529-5465. Easily remembered, 1-800-LAWLINK. That's 1-800-LawLink. Once again, make a call to 1-800-529-5465. And, of course, link up with the law offices of Spar and Bernstein located at 225 Broadway on the 5th floor. If I were you out there, make the call, make the link, make the connection, make it Spar and Bernstein. 1-800-LawLink. That's 1-800-529-5465.